Men of Reddit. What is something women hate about their bodies that you actually love? After reading this thread, men want stomach chub, thick thighs, small breasts, broad shoulders, big butt, and imperfect teeth. Danny DeVito. The perfect woman is Danny DeVito. Notice how there is immense variety in these answers. When I was in college, 2 different girls reacted badly when I tried to compliment them on how pretty their freckles were. They both told me they hated them. I'll never understand it. If you have freckles, you've won the pretty face lottery emo. The soft meaty part around the hip bones that kinda spreads out when they sit down or kneel, it's so attractive. This thread makes me not hate myself. Thanks guys. Probably a lot of stuff, but something in particular is like minor imperfections or whatever you would call them. A woman I used to work with had a thing where it was like her teeth didn't quite line up like normal. I think maybe a mild crossbite, and I found it weirdly attractive. My wife and I are older and have been married 27 years. She doesn't like that her body looks so much older, but I like all of it. Every wrinkle, scar, extra pound, gray hair, and everything else are all signs of the life we've had together. Not all the times have been easy, but we've faced them all together, and I don't see the imprint of those years as imperfections. Laugh lines around the eyes, sometime called crow's feet. Sexy AF on older women. Cellulite? Idgaff what kinda phone she got. Their natural eyebrows. The jiggling. All that movement going on, it's enthralling. I was always very insecure about my hip dips until my boyfriend told me he loved them. I was standing in front of him one day and he just said, "I love the way your hips go in a little there. It makes your butt so cute. It's my favorite," and I was shocked, honestly. I used to spend hours watching videos about how to exercise them away, creams that would fill them in, and other ridiculous horseshit that would never work. He somehow found every insecurity I have and told me how attractive it is before he ever even knew I was insecure. Thick thighs. I love thighs, and if I ain't suffocating between my wife's thighs, am I even going down on her? Literally everything. I tell my woman that all the time. She's 50. Has had 3 children. She's also lost a lot of weight in the last year. She complains about her excess skin on her stomach, but to me, she's the most beautiful person I've ever met, and I tell her that daily. My ex-girlfriend always complained about the size of her cheeks and how she looked like Quico, a character from an old Mexican TV series. For me, she looked gorgeous. I loved to kiss and caress her cute round face. Those lil dimple things on a woman's hips. My wife is 5 feet 0 inches and 100 lbs. Small petite woman, yet she's given me 3 children I love so very much. She's always so damn hard on herself that it pains me to see. My ass is too big. I need a boob job. I hate my chin. My nose is janky. When I try to tell her that's all bullshit, she waves it off. You're my husband. You're supposed to say that. You look at me with rose-colored glasses. That's all some bullshit. To me, she's all I want and all I've ever wanted. Just the sight of her is enough to send me into a mouth-watering frenzy. I've wanted her the same if not more ever since high school. Just her. Only her. Guys I work with talk among themselves wondering how an idiot like me got with a baddie, like my wife. So I know I'm not the only one who sees it. But yeah, to be particular, my wife and everything about her. She's perfection and all that I truly want. Just wish she could see what I see and feel what I feel when it comes to her. She really doesn't realize that she's Helen of Troy to me. Everything that has to do with getting older. When my wife and I got married, we were obviously younger and in our 20s. Although never thin, I was more slender. My wife, 5 feet 9 in legs for days and just banging body. Now? I'm not as thin. Same as her, we have 2 kids, and I find her sexier now more than ever. In our almost decade together, we have slept on a floor, used change for gas and had our electricity turned off 3 to 4 times for non-payment. She's my ride or die. She has more of a tummy now, bigger boobs, maybe doesn't shave like she used to or wear skimpy lingerie outfits randomly. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. We have grown older together and I honestly couldn't find anything in this world that still turns me on as the certain way my wife runs her fingers down my back or how she looks naked. And it's because she's mine. Not in a possessive sexist way. But in a, I'm the luckiest guy in the world that this beautiful human wants to spend the rest of their life with me, and have sex with me. Hopefully this isn't too long-winded. Long story short, girls spend tons of time worrying about getting older. Age isn't always a detractor. Stomach. I like girls with stomach. Tummy, even. Belly, perhaps. I am a direct descendant of the man WHO carved the Venus of Willendorf. All boobs are good, too. Small, big, medium. Don't care. Also, laughs. I know a lot of people who hate their laughs, but I think they're the most precious thing. My wife's boobs. She hates them with a passion and I cannot figure out why. They are perfect. Pretty much any physical imperfections, it show uniqueness. Imagine everyone looking the same shit would be boring. I'm glad seeing all the love for small boobs here. There's hope for me. Edit. I woke up and wow, this blows up. Those kind words warm me. It's a good day to be on Reddit, thanks fellow human. The little stomach chub in a tight dress. I don't wear tight clothes BC of that stomach chub. This is incredible to read. For me it's specifically baggy eyes and the decoloration around the eyes that happens when a girl is tired, or that some girls just happen to have. It's enthralling to me, undescribable. In all honesty, if a man is really into you, he's going to think you're crazy for finding anything wrong with yourself. For me, it's body hair. You're human. We all have body hair. A woman comfortable in her own skin is the sexiest thing she could be. Roars happily and Sasquatch. I just came here to say I think this is the sweetest thread I've ever read on Reddit. Thank you all. As a woman, this thread just has me flabbergasted. Why do we hate on ourselves so much? Guys love all the things we hate. Red heart edit. As a mom of 4 girls and has the body to show it. I appreciate this pep talk. Her fluffy little tummy, the way she smiles, that dorky cute little laugh she does, her stretch marks, her C-section scar, her thighs, her everything. She's a goddess that I choose to worship. I just love her, bro. I'm her biggest fan.